Krishnamurti to lead our Chief Guest and Speaker to the dais. As the Minister has settled down, we will put the meeting on fast track. May I request Mr. R. Anand, Trustee Palkhivala Foundation, to deliver the welcome address.
Honorable Minister of Railways, Shri Suresh Prabhu, Governing Council Member of NPAC, Mr. T.S. Krishnamurti, distinguished invitees, representatives of the media, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Palkhivala Foundation, I extend a warm welcome to all of you present here for the 33rd Nani Palkhivala Memorial Lecture. As you may be aware, Palkhivala Foundation is 14 years old, and in this journey we have covered 32 lectures addressed by distinguished speakers. Some of them are Mr. Soni Sorabji, Honorable Justice M. N. Venkatachalaya, Mr. Harish Salve, Mrs. Nirmala Sitaraman, Mr. Arun Shauri, Mrs. Kiran Bedi, Dr. Raghuram Rajan, Honorable Prime Minister, at that time Prime Minister Designate Mr. Narendra Modi, Mr. S. Ramadurai, Mr. Peter Henry Goldsmith, and so on. Today we are indeed fortunate to have Mr. Suresh Prabhu to deliver this lecture on the subject, India on Fast Track. I would request all of you to welcome him once again with a round of applause. The objective of the foundation when we started in 2003 is to cover various subjects and cover various issues affecting the common man, and to get the best speakers in the country to deliver these lectures. The governing council of the members of the foundation are Mr. Parasaran, Mr. S. Ram, Dr. Badrinath, Mr. N. Murli, Mr. N. Ragachari. The trustees of the foundation are Mr. S. Mahalingam, Mr. Arvind Dattar, Mr. V. Raghunathan, Mr. V. S. Jayakumar, Mr. N. L. Raja, and myself. In 2005, Palkhivala Foundation promoted the Nani Palkhivala Arbitration Center to promote organized and institutional framework for arbitration as an alternate dispute resolution mechanism. Mr. T.S. Krishnamurti will elaborate more on this subject when he introduces the speaker. When I met Mr. Suresh Prabhu in his Rail Bhavan office about a month back, he vividly recalled the series of budget lectures that he attended in Mumbai in his younger days delivered by late Shri Nani Palkhivala. He specifically mentioned to me that he would like to cover a subject beyond the scope of Indian Railways, and therefore the subject which was chosen is India on Fast Track. The word track has anyway lot to do with Indian Railways. I am sure that his coverage, thoughts and ideas will inspire all of us present here, and I once again, on behalf of the trustees and the governing council members of the Palkhivala Foundation, welcome all of you to this particular lecture. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Anand. May I now request Sri T.S. Krishnamurti, member of the governing council of the Nani Palkhivala Arbitration Center, to welcome the Honorable Minister with a bouquet of flowers. I request Mr. T.S. Krishnamurti to outline the activities of the Palkhivala Arbitration Center and to introduce the speaker, which will be the main part of his presentation.
Very good morning to all of you. Mr. Suresh Prabhu, the Honorable Minister, Mr. Anand, and Mr. Mahalingam, Mr. Murali, and other members of the Palkhivala Arbitration Center. May I first of all say how delighted I am to talk about Mr. Suresh Prabhu. Although I was in election commission and probably kept a respectable distance from most of the politicians, as a civil servant I had an access to him when I was the secretary in the Department of Company Affairs, one of the finest ministers you can have in this country. He's a very simple person, very easily accessible, and delightful host. In fact, I've been to his house when he gave me a dinner, and I think he was the minister of Power. His wife is also was a journalist, I remember, and she's also a very amiable person. As far as Mr. Suresh Prabhu is concerned, as most of you know, that he's a very well-respected member of the cabinet and joined politics in 1996 when he contested for the first time for Rajput Lok Sabha constituency in Maharashtra. He has returned to Parliament from the same constituency 4 times. He has been the Union Minister for Industries in 1996, Union Minister for Environment and Forests in 1998, Union Minister for Fertilizers and Chemicals in 1999, Union Minister for Power and Heavy Industries, and Chairman Task Force for Interlinking of Rivers. He has been very popular as a minister because when I was secretary, whenever I had any problem, in fact I had a lot of problem when I was in the ministry, I used to meet him and brief him before any cabinet meeting on any subject relating to the company laws. He is one person who listens and understands and responds very favorably. And in all cabinet meetings, I used to request him to support the measures taken, and he used to be very humbly supportive of the efforts taken by the ministry. I enjoy a very warm and personal relationship with him. And when he became the minister, he told me that first thing that I did was to delegate some of his powers to the officers. And I think that's the way the ministers have to conduct themselves. And I think India should have many more ministers of this kind. Now a little bit about Nani Palkhivala Arbitration Center. It's a non-profit company registered under the Companies Act 1956 with the aim of providing the world-class facility to conduct arbitration proceedings. It is formally recognized by the Madras High Court to render assistance in arbitration matters by an order dated 21/9/2005. The purpose of establishing the center is to provide quick, efficient and cost-effective arbitration services and to disseminate information relating to arbitration. NPAC is one of the few recognized institutions on arbitration in India, and they have been conducting a number of seminars and discussion workshops in various parts of the country, including Bombay and Delhi. We are in the process of a dialogue with the Government of India to set up a National Institute of promoting arbitration. We firmly believe that for the ease of doing business and to succeed, institutional arbitration has to be recognized and promoted by the government agencies. We would request Mr. Suresh Prabhu to support our cause and to give all assistance in establishing this National Institute for Promoting Arbitration. May I say thank you once again, Mr. Prabhu, for consenting to be there. In fact, I spoke to him first in the Madras airport when we traveled together to come and address in Madras, because he has not had much of an opportunity to talk in Madras. I think he should come more often, because we are delighted to have such ministers in our country. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. T.S. Krishnamurthy, for the introduction with a personal touch and for the brief mention of the activities of the Nani Palkhivala Arbitration Center. May we have the pleasure now of requesting our Honorable Minister, Mr. Suresh Prabhu, to deliver the 33rd Palkhivala Memorial Lecture. Mr. Suresh Prabhu.
Respected Mr. Krishnamurthy, my good friend Mr. Anand, all the distinguished members of the Governing Council, the trustees of this foundation, all the great admirers of late Nani Palkhivala, friends from media, and all the friends. I was reminiscing the days when just after the budget, each and every nation-loving person would like to listen to Mr. Palkhivala's comments on the budget. Those were not the days of 24/7 TV, wherein instant commentary is available. Those were not the days when there were so many experts available to comment on the budget as we are today. And those days, I live in Mumbai. So on CCI launch, Mr. Nani Palkhivala will deliver a speech first day for general public, the following day for chartered accountant. I think you are also chartered accountant. And he will analyze the finance bill, he will analyze the amendments to Income Tax, proposed amendments to Income Tax Act, without even a single paper in front of him. And his commentary was obviously penetrating, finding holes with the argument that the government would have made at the time of presenting a budget. But all of that was not to criticize something. It was essentially to find out how you can do things better, and in a way, how you can put India on fast track. That's what you have decided to put a topic of this today's talk. I remember his other contribution, and I don't know which one is greater. Of course, he was the industry leader. You used to see it on the board of Tatas. He should be the chairman of ACC, amongst others. This is what I am just speaking on my memory. Also, he was a great